JUNMKJ78 here. I am doing a video response about whether or not, local hobby store versus online store. And my personal preference is I kind of, where I live, it's right outside of Seattle. So, being in Seattle and I'm a huge city, there's quite a lot of opportunities you'd think. The main place I go to, it's a small shop that I found in Seattle probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and that's the shop I pretty much, for the most part, religiously go to. It's the only shop I really buy my models at. Of course, I'll do the occasional thing where I'll buy a model online or two online, but I buy all my models and all my paints and all my supplies there. I never, I generally don't tend to go anywhere but there, just because from going there for 4 years, I've sort of, gotten to know the owner of the store and sort of really wanted to support the store as much as I possibly can. So that's just my personal preference about whether or not, local hobby or online. Online does have some great deals and they're a little bit cheaper, but then you have the whole shipping cost and that gets into other stuff. So I think really where my preference lies is going to a local hobby store. I've been building models for about 10 years, and so I started out with building model cars, and then I sort of moved on to model Gundams. In fact, I have a model car right here that I built quite a while ago, but this is just, one example of some of my modeling experience that I've had as a kid, younger, right now. Right now, I'm really only focusing on building model Gundams unless I have someone who, really wants me to build like a model car for them, or I have a project where I need to build a model car, something like that. But even with my model cars, those were all bought at a local store. Model cars you can find a lot. I find you can find them a lot easier, even if that's not a word. A lot more easy, like at Ace Hardware. Ace Hardware sells a lot of model cars. They don't sell. They used to sell model paints, a lot of those, but they don't really have a lot of those anymore. So mostly model cars, model planes, anything related to Ace Hardware. So that's just my thoughts about